What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I just had to make a really quick video updating you guys on my 35mm Sigma 1.2. So if you'd been following along on my community section for a while, you would have seen that I had a couple of issues when I first reviewed the lens with it locking up and having a little bit of a delay in the shutter. Let me put the camera down, make it a bit easier. So like I said, I was having a couple of issues with this lens locking up and having a slight delay in the shutter. When you press the shutter, it would, very minor, you wouldn't miss any shots, but there would be a little bit of a delay when taking photos. So it wasn't ideal. Now, I didn't have this issue when I was shooting on my A7R Mark IIIs or my A7 III. So I bought this lens before I upgraded to the A7R IVs, and then after upgrading I realized that it doesn't quite work with the A7R IVs, so I'm not too sure why that is, and like I said, I haven't tried it with the A9 Mark II or the A7S III, so it could just be the A7R IV. But anyway, I found an update on the Sigma website which updated the firmware to like 1.2 or something like that, and I did that and it's just kind of gotten worse. So the delay is gone and the freezing has been fixed, but it's just kind of broken the focus on the A7R IV. It still works fine on my A7 III. So I ended up taking my lens back to Auckland Camera Centre and they just gave me a replacement one which was on the older firmware because I couldn't downgrade it for some reason. So yeah, they gave me a new lens, which is this one here, and yeah, it's on the 1.1 firmware or whatever they are coming with out of the box if you bought it, before this video probably. This is back to normal, so it does lock up sometimes. The quickest way around that is just to detach the lens and then lock it back on and it's completely fixed. And the delay is still there, but it's so minor, it's not really an issue. I still definitely want it fixed, and Sigma need to fix this because it is annoying, especially the lockup thing. And updating the firmware doesn't fix it because it just makes it worse and just makes the focus entirely unreliable. So really the reason I'm making this video is just to, like, a public service announcement. I have done the review on this lens already, so I'm going to put a link to this video in those ones as well, so everybody can see it. I do still definitely recommend this lens, and I'm sure Sigma are going to fix it, but if you're on the A7R Mark IV, it's just something to be aware of. If you're on the older firmware, you will have an issue with it locking up sometimes, and like I said, the easiest way is just to detach it and put it back on and it's totally unlocked again, and you'll have a slight delay in the shutter, but it's, like I said, it's really minor, so it's not a big deal. But I just wanted to tell you guys, if you go and buy this lens, you're going to have that issue, and if you update it, it's going to get even worse. So don't update the lens, wait for Sigma to release like a 1.3 or something. I doubt they're watching this, but if you guys share it with them or something, maybe they will and get their butts onto it. Otherwise, everything I said in the review video still stands. I'm still having a really good time with it. It's still too heavy, but the look it has is really great. So I just wanted to make that update video, so if you guys are watching my review and then you go and buy the lens and update it, you don't get upset by it freaking out. Oh, I forgot to say also, I'm trying out these Synco mics, which I'm wearing now. They're kind of like an equivalent to the Rode Wireless Go mics, which I was using last night and had a few issues with, but probably would have had the same issues with these due to like wireless interference. But anyway, I'm going to do a review on those. They're just a really cheap alternative to the Rode Wireless Go ones. Watch out for those videos. I do have a bunch of other stuff that's been sent to me that I got to review as well, so heaps of videos coming up in the next couple of weeks. So after this video, we're going to get back to regular scheduled programming. I filmed the workshop last night with my friend Amber talking all about flash and stuff, so I'm going to have some really great tips for you on that one and show you some footage from it. And in that video, I'm also going to announce the winners of the 2 A7R III battery grips that I'm going to give away. So watch out for that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys probably in a couple of days. Thanks.